All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the GSA 70-Star League. For this race, it will be Benji versus Dwhatever. Both very experienced runners, very good in their own rights. Dwhatever, current world record league in this 70-Star division. So as you can see, he is currently in second place. Did take one loss early on in the season. But has really crushed everything else, just behind Pucation, who is the only one with all wins. Benji currently sitting in fifth. A win here would be really nice. Probably bump up above Blue Bob, who I believe forfeited his match this week, so we will not see him running. Not sure exactly what the story is there, but pretty sure that is the case. So this will be a pre-recorded match. This, unlike the last one, which was live, so we will be just getting into the action. Going to be syncing up those times. And you do see a bit of a difference in cartridges here. Benji on the Japanese cart, as Dwhatever is on the American cart, or English cart. So the English does save, I think, 2 seconds over the Japanese. Just over a few things here and there. I think mostly text boxes scroll a bit faster whenever you see them. But the beginning does go faster on Japanese, so you will see Benji having a small lead here in the beginning. So, and just like that, we are off to the races, both grabbing that Lakitu skip. Don't want to talk to Lakitu. We know how to play the game, so jumping on the edge of the bridge just skips the interaction. No need for it. And somehow Lakitu just completely ignores us as we run past him into the castle doors. But right off the bat, we see Dwhatever looking to go for this island hop movement. Normally don't see this in races. Not sure if this was just kind of muscle memory where he automatically started going for here. So I know he definitely does this in PB attempts. Having some struggles, does have to get a firstie, and he gets it. Probably not saving too much time overall, since he did actually miss it a good number of times. I think it just saves about 4 seconds versus going back into BOB later on. But that is where the time save comes from. Don't have to re-enter the stage later on. So we'll now be doing his bomb clip. Benji and Peach's slide, grabbing a cool 12-7. So won't be synced up until after Dark World. So should be a pretty interesting race here in the beginning. Be a bit harder to judge mistakes and where the lead actually falls. But Dwhatever going to be entering in the Peach's slide. Going to be taking care of that. Benji in Whomp's Fortress doing Candleless first. Going to be doing the full setup. Doesn't want to risk anything with texture. Although some would argue texture setup is more consistent than the full setup. Kind of runner's choice there. That is an unpopular opinion, though. So, Dwhatever going to be saying hi to Benji here in Whomp's Fortress. As Benji does his Owless. Just barely clips over that fence. Technically, the optimal way to do that strat is to clip that fence like he did, but very scary when you do it, because I mean, you're just riding the ledge of if you're gonna fall off or not. Dwhatever, doing texture setup, does it really fast. probably not super happy with his performance on Island Hop, so looking to do this Whomp's Fortress to make up that time. And Benji, not able to make it up there, is gonna have to wait for the cycle to come all the way back around. Not really what you want to see for that. And the blue coin RNG, not in his favor either. 100 coin really beating down on Benji right now. As Dwhatever will be taking care of his 100 coin. So everything else looked to be pretty good on the side of Benji. Just finishing up now. Dude, Dwhatever showing up a little late to that cycle, but able to jump on there. Does not phase Dwhatever. Oh, and Dwhatever takes the bonk, does not fall down though. That would have been a pretty tragic death if a death would have occurred there. Probably a big sigh of relief on his part. So overall, a pretty fast 100 coin, regardless of that fall. Was the pro strat there, got the first line of 5 in the beginning. So very clean as a whole. As Benji is taking care of the big Whomp here. Dwhatever needs to grab that wild blue first. Don't want to forget about him. So Benji done destroying the big Whomp, taking his star. Dwhatever gonna be doing the same here. All right, very nice pounds from Dwhatever. Benji, very nice ascent up to the top of that tower to grab his final star. So Dwhatever looking to make his ascent as well, doing the double jump strat. Very optimal from Dwhatever. Benji in Peach's slide with a 12-6. Very nice on the side of Benji. Pretty much the best time you can get. It might be possible to get 12-5. I think it is, but like 12-6 is. I mean, that's more than more than what you're looking for on Peach's slide. That's some optimal movement. All right, as Benji is in wing cap. Dwhatever also getting a 12-6. Both runners on their game here in Peach's slide. Benji having a really nice wing cap. Maintain his speed pretty much throughout the entire thing. So it does look like Dwhatever is here. Just remember that he did grab one extra star in BOB, so we do not know exactly where the lead stands. It's probably pretty close. Benji takes on Dark World for himself. Looking pretty clean as of now. be on good pace for his Shig cycle here. Oh, and is very early to that Shig cycle. Had to waste a few seconds there while he waited for that cheese block to retract. Dwhatever, trying to go through the moving platforms. Got there really early. Wasn't able to do it. Falls down. Not what you want to see on the side of Dwhatever. But almost made Shig cycle regardless. I'm pretty sure. Just got bopped by that amp, and I'm almost positive that was Shig cycle, even despite falling all the way down. Could be wrong, but Benji completing his Dark World is probably saving time over Dwhatever on Dark World. Actually, definitely is saving time because he did make Shig cycle. So having to take care of his second star in BOB now. So as they enter CCM, we will see where the lead stands. Looking like it's gonna be close. As Dwhatever grabs his key while Benji is grabbing his star. So it looks like Dwhatever does have a small lead. Lead looks to be about 5 seconds, so extremely close going into CCM. Now we will see what routes they want to do. If they want to do the CCM 17 or 18 routes. Dwhatever, trying to make wall kicks work, and he does. Very nice on the side of Dwhatever. Benji doing his as well, and he gets it. Very clean for both runners. Very easy to die on that star. Just bonk on that wall, fall all the way down. Kind of a hard wall kick to judge. But Dwhatever showing us he will be doing CCM 17. Very confident in his pillarless abilities. So not grabbing any backup coins. If you're not racing the penguin, if you miss an extra coin, it's not the end of the world. But if you are racing the penguin and you miss one too many coins, you are, I mean, if in a PB attempt, it's a reset. But in a race, you're going to lose a lot of time. But Dwhatever looking good. We'll have plenty of coins. So Benji also doing CCM 17. Just opting to do the penguin first. So as Dwhatever finishes up his 100 coin, he will have to go do that penguin star for himself. But not looking like the lead is really changing much here. So Benji did miss one coin, but you are allowed to miss one coin. And these indie coins are pretty free. So Dwhatever actually placing down the penguin before talking to the mama penguin there. So actually saves a bit of time there. I have no idea how that strategy is actually executed. But I know that Mario has a small animation where he puts down the penguin when talking to the mama penguin there. And so if you place the penguin down first, you save that interaction time. So very cool to see on the side of Dwhatever. Alright, Dwhatever making his way up to the top of the BBH house. Gonna need to face the big boo on this balcony. Alright, very good fight for Dwhatever. Benji decided to go for the bookcase star first. Just wants to grab that out of the way. Alright, so Dwhatever looks to have extended his lead just a bit from going into CCM, is probably more than 5 seconds ahead now. So Benji opting to punch the boo instead of long jump through it. A safer strat, but it does lose at probably like 1 second. It doesn't lose much time. But I do believe the lead for Dwhatever is closer to about 10 seconds now. So I was able to find 5 seconds and just some really clean movements. And even there you saw Dwhatever punch grab the MIPS as Benji took a dive into him. And just that saves about a second on the side of Dwhatever. Oh, and Dwhatever takes a death on Pillarless. It looked good, but wasn't able to get that glitchy double jump. And just like that, Benji is in the lead. If he can get these double pluses done, that will be really good for him. And Dwhatever not able to get the plus again. Not what Dwhatever is looking for. Just gonna grab this backup star here at the top of the pyramid. So Benji on his second attempt. Oh, and he drops the bomb too. It was looking good. Not sure exactly what happened. Alright, Dwhatever is able to get his first plus out of the way. So with that fail from Benji, the lead isn't huge as long as he can get this on his third attempt at Pillarless. As he does get it. So extremely fast as well. Benji, no stranger. Dwhatever dies again! Oh my gosh. Not what you normally see from Dwhatever. Not sure exactly what's going on. But we'll be attempting this again. Very strange to see so many deaths there, or double jump fails. That is not known to be the hard part of Pillarless. But it does happen, as you can see. So Dwhatever needs to grab one more star. Benji will be done with SSL after that Talon star. Dwhatever need to grab his Talon. But what an unprecedented SSL. Very crazy. Not what I think anybody would have expected. But even though it's not what we expected, it is what we got, and Benji is a full star ahead. Dwhatever, gonna need to make up some time. Benji needs to keep it clean, needs to maintain that lead. As he is heading into the volcano. Gonna be looking to do lava boost. So does the fast strat. Not sure if that was pro boost or Akira boost. But regardless, that is much faster than what you normally see here at the 70-star league. Just jumping straight over to the lava. To the lava fall, I guess you would call it. So Benji going to be taking care of his elevator star now. The second and last star of the volcano. So it is Dwhatever's time to go into the volcano. See what lava boost he goes for. So this is what you normally see what Dwhatever is doing now. This is a much safer lava boost strat, but it does lose some time over what Benji did. So, but the biggest part is just getting that out of the way. Very easy to fail, very easy to mess up. So just having that out of the way is good enough when you're in a race. So, oh, Dwhatever taking an extra burn in the lava. Not letting it bother him. Getting a clean triple bully kill. As you see Benji taking care of his single bully. Oh, and Benji long jumps all the way over the star. Takes an extra burn and takes a death. What is happening in this basement? Oh my gosh. And with that, it's tied up. They are almost synced. Dwhatever has like a half a second lead. This is insane. I think they both have like the exact same stars to do as well. That is absolutely insane. What a crazy basement we have. Dwhatever taking deaths in SSL, Benji giving it back in Lethal Lava Land. Okay, they don't have the same. I was mistaken. I thought Dwhatever had done both stars in the volcano. Still has to do the elevator. But Benji having to take care of these triple bullies. So Dwhatever having the faster star left does have a bit of a lead now. And with that, going to be making our way over to Fire Sea and Dire Docks. What a crazy turn of events we have. So Dire Docks not known to be the most exciting stage in the race. You just see some optimal swimming, some optimal lines. I think the most exciting Dire Docks I've ever commentated was when Electric's cat started climbing into his fireplace and he just started screaming about it. So that was probably the most exciting Dire Docks that I've ever casted. So they are taking care of those chests in the required order. Vortex, pulling them in the entire time, making it a bit harder. Don't want to look at the Vortex either, it causes a lot of lag. There is a ton of lag here in DDD. But I think both runners missed, I think one chest. Benji missing that last one. Dwhatever, I believe, had a turnaround for one of the chests. So going to be going to the sub. Dwhatever looking to do front sub. Definitely the faster strats if you can make it. As Dwhatever does. That is much harder than Dwhatever just made it seem. Benji doing back sub, not trying to waste any more time. Ground pounds for good measure. And with that, both runners just have 1 star left to do before we are done with this stage. As you see Dwhatever is spawning the star. So both runners grabbing the first 5 rings, easy as that. Missing a couple rings there. After the first 5 or 6, they get very glitchy, so you don't want to see any runner miss any of those rings. And they are much harder to get than it might seem. Mario turns very much like a boat, very slow, not very maneuverable. But we are now in Fire Sea. Both runners looking to make Lava Boost pace. Dwhatever seems to be on it. He's going for it, and plenty of time to spare. So see how his ending is. Benji looking to get Fire Boost as well. Very good ending for Dwhatever. Benji, yeah, looks to be on the pace. A bit closer than Dwhatever, but makes it regardless. That is what matters. See if he can also get a clean ending. Ooh, takes a ledge grab. And not able to get the ending that he wanted. But if he can get these wall kicks, we'll have a nice clean backup. Yep, very nice from Benji. Very good adaptation. So Dwhatever done with his Bowser kill. This Bowser takes the longest to set up, and you see how the platform is moving. You have to wait for that to stop entirely, and then if you miss the Bowser throw, he does it again, and just wastes tons of time. So neither runner missing the throws. Don't want to see that long animation a second time. Just going to be grabbing these keys and heading into the upstairs section of the run. So we are now in Wet Dry World. Benji heading that way. So Dwhatever trying to break these blocks, having a little trouble. Has to leave a coin behind. Coin was not part of the No Coin Left Behind program, unfortunately. So Benji, very nice double box break. Has a few coins there. They will probably go into his path. Yep, at least one of them did. So you're allowed to miss 1 coin without having to get any backup boxes on this 100 coin. And those boxes, it's fairly common to see runners miss coins there. Those boxes tend to have some pretty sporadic coin drops. Ooh, Benji getting bopped, almost gets flipped. So pretty good clean, 100 coin from Dwhatever. Ooh, Benji having some bad RNG on that box, has already missed a coin, needs his coin, falls all the way down chasing it, and still left a coin up top. So I believe he will still have to get that backup box, and falls down again, takes those rage pauses. Tried to pull off some tricky movement there. Wasn't quite able to make it work. So Benji just getting smacked in the face in this 100 coin. Wet Dry World is not cooperating with him. And I really don't believe it's much of his fault. Chasing that coin down, I mean, probably was, but the RNG, you have to admit, like, it was just trash. That RNG was trash on the side of Benji. But needs to really just kind of get it out of his head. Dwhatever. Clean top of the town. Benji trying to make this triple jump work, not happening, doesn't want to go all the way around, ends up having to. Just couldn't quite get the setup. Not having the best wet dry world. So Dwhatever grabbing, I think, his last star. I don't know what he has left. Yep, that will be his last star, as he will be going into THI. Oh, Benji wall kick looked good, wasn't able to make it work, was just slightly off on his angle. Really wants to get this done. Alright, does get it the second time around. Ew. Bonk breaks the box there. Dwhatever, I was watching Benji do that star. Dwhatever is already done with secrets. Must have been insane. Alright, Benji grabbing his last star of Wet Dry World. Gonna be done with that stage. It did not treat him well. It was not cooperating with him at all. But it is done. It is behind him. He can make it up in these next few stages and in Tippy. So Dwhatever just needing one more coin, or one more star, I mean. We'll be plucking some piranhas here. Benji on his secrets. Got a little caught up there, was able to make it work. Very nice from Benji. So it has been a pretty intense race. In the basement, Dwhatever made some mistakes, took a couple deaths. Benji was kind enough to give it back in Lethal Lava Land. And now Benji's the first one to make mistakes here in the upstairs. We'll see if Dwhatever is nice enough to give it back to him as well. We will see. Dwhatever going for Breezeless. Gets it. Answers my question. Doesn't want to give it up. Wants to take more. This is a race after all. Oh, Benji missing the pipe, almost falls down. He's able to get back up there. Whatever, taking care of his TTM reds. Interesting that he does not do the mountain clips first. But who am I to question Dwhatever's route? Dwhatever missing the star there, ended up like jumping all the way through it. Motion that he wasn't happy with it. Alright, so Dwhatever now doing his mountain clips, leaving one backup. Kind of making the statement that he's not going to need more than one. As he completes his first star with the mountain clip. Benji going straight into him. Doesn't want to play those kind of games. And very nice ledge grab from both runners there with the that waterfall star. And as I said, Waterfall Star, I wasn't sure if that was it. Looked on his screen to see what star he completed, and it was in Japanese. Couldn't read it at all. Alright, so Dwhatever scaled the very top of the mountain. Benji looking to do the same. Looks like he will. Dwhatever taking care of his last star. Gonna be bouncing over to this mushroom with a cheeky box jump. So Benji looking to do breezeless himself, and he gets it as well. Double breezeless here in this race. Very nice from both runners. But Benji still needing to do 8 red coins, and I think that's Mushroom Star as well. Dwhatever already in SL, going to the top of the snowman's head. Benji didn't have the optimal angle there on the mushrooms, but made up for it in the ending. Very clean from Benji there. Alright, Dwhatever grabbing his second star, sliding down that slope, getting the speed he needed to jump all the way over to it. Alright, as we see Benji grab his final star, hopefully, yes, of Tall Mountain. And looking to meet Dwhatever in Snowman's Land, but Dwhatever making short work of it. Has had a pretty optimal Snowman's Land. Just has 1 star left, which is this bully star. Just a quick slide, and one very pleasant noise later. The final star is completed for Dwhatever, and he will be making his way back into the basement to grab HMC and the second MIPS that spawns. So for anyone unfamiliar with the routing here, we're going back into the basement because a second rabbit, a second MIPS, spawns at 50 stars. And it's such a quick star to grab that it is worth it to run all the way back downstairs just to grab the MIPS. So as you saw, Dwhatever grab that star. There's also a toad in here that you grab. You ask him if you could have his star. He says no. Mario insists. He says fine, and hands it right over. All right, so as I've been explaining that, Benji has been making short work of SL himself. Grabbing his last star here. Sliding that bully right off his platform. Ooh, Dwhatever having a little trouble on this triple box jump. Does get it second time. So lead hasn't changed much since Lethal Lava Land, I believe. Where Benji took that death and gave Dwhatever the lead. Did something else happen? I feel like... No, because they were even when that happened and then Benji took the death. That's... Is that accurate? I don't remember. This has been an insane race. Lots of things have been happening. Dwhatever in Hazy Maze Cave. Benji almost in Hazy Maze Cave. So Christmas Miracle for Dwhatever as he gets that button. Very nice. No backups required. Benji doing his triple box jump, grabbing that star without even touching the platform. So very nice on his side. So Dwhatever making his way around these rocks. Has to jump up to that platform to grab that star. Yep. So Benji on Chris's Miracle is looking good for him. Gets that button press. And the reason both that triple box jump and Chris's Miracle work the way that they do is because there are actually no ceilings in Hazy Maze Cave. So you can just jump right over the walls, which is exactly what you do for both of those stars. And for Chris's Miracle, you're jumping from such a height that you gain enough speed to where you go through the water and touch that button. So Benji looking to grab his Rolling Rock Star. Still has one more to go. Dwhatever. Getting Lakitu bounce. Very nice. Manipulating that Lakitu just as he wanted. Alright, very nice from Dwhatever. Benji just grabbing his final star. Pretty quick emergency exit. But Dwhatever already in Rainbow Ride. Already in Tippy. Red coins looking good for Dwhatever. Got a nice slide to grab number 5. So looking pretty good so far for Dwhatever. Benji looking to meet him up there. Benji kind of running out of room to catch up, but we are in Tippy. Very easy to die. We've already seen multiple deaths already, so anything could happen. But Dwhatever does need to leave it open for Benji. And a very clean triple triangles, as I'm saying that, on the side of Dwhatever and Benji. Very nice from Benji. So Dwhatever going for a swing into the breeze, doing the optimal movement. Not easy and very tight movement to save a small amount of time, but a time save nonetheless. So Benji, very nice Lakitu bounce. Just needs to grab the star, which he does. Alright, 100 coins from Dwhatever. Very nice triple jump up there. Doing this crazy movement to do the blue switch, but misses! Ground pounds a little too late and takes the death. This is exactly what Benji needs to get back into this race. Probably needs one more of those. But this is exactly what I was talking about. So easy to die. Misses the timing by like 0.1, 0.2 seconds at most on that ground pound and just dies. So headed back up there for his 100 coin. Dwhatever is Benji on his 8 red coins over in Rainbow Ride. So not going for that crazy movement he just did. Just taking it easy. Going for the normal blue coin switch movement. So that strategy that Dwhatever just did does save about a second. Oh, taking a bonk. Dwhatever. Very interesting bonk to see. Would have just ledge grabbed if he didn't dive, but I guess thought he had enough height. But But anyway, the blue coin switch strategy he just went for saves about a second, but is very tight, as you could see from his death. So Benji doing his 100 coin, grabbing that blue switch as Dwhatever has a nice star grab, finishing his 100 coin. Sometimes it could be a bit tricky to ascend up to that star. And Benji falls down, doesn't die though, stays close to the edge. Most of the time there are platforms at the edge of the stage, but falls again. Oh, and that time does end up dying. Not what you want to see for Benji. The time save Dwhatever had left him is basic. I mean, it's just gone. Pretty much the exact same spot as Dwhatever was. So Benji having to ascend for his 100 coin again. Oh, missed a coin, fell down, but didn't die. Able to stay alive. Somehow kicks, and I think he was going for a dive. I have to imagine he was, but kicked instead. Fell right in that crack, right on that corner. Oh, this is not good for Benji. Must be extremely frustrating. Hopefully he can power through. Even if you don't win, there are points up for grabs in this league, so do want to see him finish. As Dwhatever is just killing the TikTok clock game. Other than that one death, it's been moving really fast. And Benji again! I don't even know what's going on. This is not normal for Benji. Just somehow can't get the movement down for this 100 coin. Dwhatever having one star to go. So one more attempt from Benji here. See if he can make it work. This is about where he's died every other time as well. Does the exact same thing! So right there, you're supposed to kick, and you make it over that ledge without ledge grabbing, but has so much speed that he's diving and just bonking straight into it. Should probably just take the ledge grab. And this is just not what you want to see for Benji. Yep, has to grab those red coins. Dwhatever already in Bowser in the Sky. Benji still on the first star of TikTok clock. He hasn't completed a star yet. Dwhatever dying in bits, I believe, on that triple jump. I didn't see it, but I believe that's where it was. Benji taking a fall, doesn't die. Needs to finish this out, has 72 coins. Needs to break 3 more boxes. Alright, Benji is done with the 100 coin. So Dwhatever has made his way through bits and is looking to just finish it out. Benji still at 64 stars after some tragic TikTok clock. Alright, so that's one throw for Dwhatever. That's going to be 2. needing one more to finish it out. As he does, and getting a time of 49:30 something. A pretty insane time considering he died twice. No, 3 times. Twice in SSL and a 3rd time in TikTok Clock. And was still able to get a 49:38. That is pretty insane. But with that, Benji still making his way through TikTok Clock. Is not sure if what's gonna happen here. I would hope that he finishes this. Can still probably grab some points. Not gonna grab a ton of them at this point. You have about 5 minutes after your opponent finishes up to secure any kind of points. So essentially the way the point system works is there's 60 points total. 30 automatically go to the winner. The other 30 is split between the 2 runners depending on what the time difference is. So every 10 seconds, 1 point is pretty much given or split to the winner. So Benji, if he takes more than 5 minutes, that would be a total of 30 points. So not entirely sure what pace he is on. I know after TikTok Clock takes about 2 minutes with talking to Toad, if done optimally. So, ooh, just falls down. Just needs to finish out this last star before talking to Toad. Nice triple jump is kind of a backup. So we'll be able to finish this out and gain some points. We'll probably be finishing around what, 53, 45-ish, if he can do it optimally. Maybe closer to just a flat 54. So he is now in Bowser in the Sky. Looking to pull out some clean movement, but bonks on the triple jump. Just as Dwhatever did. And takes another death. So taking it much safer this time. Alright, so looks like he will be doing a standing left side. Doesn't have enough speed and falls down. This is just a tragic ending for Benji. He played so well the entire race, and the platform wasn't there. It had moved out of the way. Oh no, Benji! And that's probably gonna be it. So looks like he's gonna finish it, but I think that's gonna be it for points. I think Dwhatever is gonna take the entirety of the 60 points with that death. Benji wanting to finish it out, definitely respectable. Slope not agreeing with him. Benji not agreeing with the slope. So just Gonna be doing the easier movement. Just really wants to finish this out. Cannot blame him. Tries to do the triple jump movement. Bonks on the bottom of one of the platforms. Alright, is up there. Goomba needs to get out of the way, or Mario needs to get out of the way of the Goomba. Kills him instead. Some scary moments going on. That Goomba can bop you off and kill you. So Benji looking to finish it out with these throws. Dwhatever has left the building. Ooh, Benji missing a throw. Here we see the Bowser grab glitch again, similar to what we saw last time from Volca. It looked like he had misaligned his camera. So it was definitely a missed throw, but I think due to the camera and not so much of timing. See, that was a nice throw. That's gonna be it from Benji. Gonna be grabbing a 56-0 something. A 56-1 something. Alright, 56-1-1 from Benji. Was extremely unfortunate at the end, but he did finish it. Kudos to Benji. Congratulations to Dwhatever taking the full 60 seconds, or taking the full 60 points of this race, 5 minutes ahead. So GG's to both runners. This was pre-recorded, so we will not be having any interviews, but don't stay away. Electric will be commentating the next few Mario races, so don't go away.
They are synced. They are synced now. Dwhatever in the lead again.
Wow. Side for sure from Cheese. Okay, doing it, moving. Oh no, the Cheese falls!